Welcome to the Spirit of Manufacturing Awards. I am Rashi Narang, and as an alumni of this distinguished awards series, I am extremely proud to unfurl the 6th edition of the Spirit of Manufacturing Awards, which is a joint endeavor of TiE Delhi-NCR and Power2SME to bring forth the best that Make in India has to offer. We are honored to welcome our keynote speaker, Ms. Shruti Singh, Director, DP IIT. Conceived in 2014, the Spirit of Manufacturing Awards are dedicated to encouraging and applauding innovation in the manufacturing sector in particular, because it is this sector that has the potential to drive the policy of import substitution and be the key enabler of exports that can position the Indian economy as the second largest economy in the manufacturing space. As companies that work to alleviate the operations of small businesses, both Power2SME and TiE Delhi-NCR designed a platform that seeks to recognize the big change made by small businesses and provide them with a platform for them to shine. The award invites nominations from startups and entrepreneurs in the manufacturing space with less than 10 years of operation. They are required to highlight the innovation which drives the USP for their organization. The applications then undergo 2 rounds of robust evaluation, leading to the declaration of the finalists. The final round takes place before a jury comprising business experts and industry veterans who will assess all aspects of the startup and SME and declare the winner in each category. The grand jury this year comprised Mr. R. Narayan, founder and CEO, Power2SME, Mr. Vinayak Nath, partner, Venture Catalyst, Mr. Prakash Agarwal, TiE Silicon Valley Charter member, and we thank them for their time and their patience. I would now like to call upon Sudha Sareen, Senior Vice President, Marketing and Communications, Power2SME, to share the highlights of Season 6 with us.
We've spent a splendid day today meeting some incredible entrepreneurs who've shown us tremendous ideas. We had, so 6 years is really where our journey has been. And this year, our applications were 1,200. That's very, very large. Year on year, I have seen this award grow from the first year to this year, and it seems to be getting better and better. The applications make it tougher for every jury member there. We're also deeply grateful to all our sponsors who've come on board. We have our keynote speaker who will come on next and speak, and then of course we have E.T. that has come on and a partner quite regularly with us, and his editor will also speak. So I'm not going to take up more of your time. Going to wish all our participants good luck.
A very good evening, everybody. I would want to congratulate the organizers of this event for putting such a lovely show together. It's an honor to be with you tonight. I believe the main objective of an event of this magnitude is to bring about synergies between the startups and the stakeholders in the ecosystem, so that they're able to better appreciate the opportunities that are available not just in India, but globally. The whole concept of Make in India, it revolves around the prowess of the manufacturing sector in the country. About how is it that we can work towards reducing our imports. How do we increase our exports? How is it that we truly realize the potential of our manufacturing space? In the changing times, it has become our constant endeavor to give a boost to innovation and entrepreneurship across the country. Keeping this in mind, it was in 2016 that Honorable Prime Minister Shri Narendra Modi had launched the Startup India Action Plan. And his vision was, in his very own words, कि देश में कोई ऐसा जिला ना हो, ऐसा कोई ब्लॉक ना हो जिसमें स्टार्टअप ना हो. And ever since 2016, we've seen an exponential rise in the number of startups across the country. Today, we have more than 24,000 registered startups with us. More than 45% of these coming from Tier 2 and Tier 3 cities. We have 31 unicorns in the country, this being the 3rd largest number anywhere in the world. and the total evaluation is almost $90 billion. The government of India has been trying to ease the regulatory compliances for the startups. And in the past couple of years, we've been able to bring about 38 regulatory reforms. And I must thank all the stakeholders for the inputs they gave us and helped us in bringing about a policy that was good for all and welcomed by all. The government itself is a huge procurer of goods and services. The GEM Runaway portal is an initiative by the government e-marketplace. And I must say that more than 460 crore procurement has already been made from startups through this portal alone. Thank you so much and a very good evening. Looking forward to the awards. Thank you.
At ET Rise, we bring together various stakeholders of India Inc. who deliberate on the state of business, technology, entrepreneurship, disruption, and policy. What's heartening to know is that, especially for Spirit of Manufacturing Award, something that we've been closely associated with almost since the beginning, from 100 it's gone to, as mentioned, 1,200 now. And even more heartening is the kind of innovation that we see, which is so important. I think early in the afternoon, we set the context when we had a session on making habitats livable, especially for a startup conference, to have something like that. That speaks volume about the kind of times we live in. And I think manufacturing has the onus on them to develop in the right way. And the word here would be sustainable development. Do not take the thing that sustainability is just going green. Today, it is business essential. And hopefully, the kind of innovations that we see in future and in now is centered around that. Wishing all the winners congratulations and thank you.
I would like to call upon Ms. Shruti Singh and members of the grand jury on the stage to announce the winners of the Spirit of Manufacturing Awards.
Yeah, it's like privilege and honored, and I'm very thankful to the jury because this is primarily validates whatever we have been doing, whether are we going in a right direction. So every award actually that adds a lot of value in terms of building trust of your customers. Such a credible award, it helps while acquiring customers. We have been producing goods for body hygiene and head hygiene, but ultimate aim is wherever water is being used, we are trying to bring alternatives so that that can be utilized in everyday today use.
Feels great. Kind of huge achievement for me personally and the company. It will open up the sector in front of a lot more people. This award is going to give us a lot of exposure. There is a need for big players, big investment to come into this sector to support the Swachh Bharat, Clean India movement that is going on. We are expanding at almost 50 to 60% year on year. We plan to be one of the global players in this industry in the next 5 years. There's a lot of scope in Southeast Asia, Middle East and African countries where we can market our products. So that's our target segment right now, and we plan to be a 100 crore company in the next 6 years.
It feels awesome to be recognized, especially us hardware startups really need to gel together. Hardware startups technically are always little, on the backbench, but it's great to have a platform like Power2SME to kind of promote us. Any recognition on this kind of a platform really puts a startup on an accelerated path. I'm sure we'll have a lot of conversations after this with stakeholders, and we need all the support that we can get. So now we just got our government approval for the electric car. Now we're going to do road shows all around India, Bombay, Delhi, Bangalore, and we are going to start accepting pre-orders from consumers, and hopefully by mid-2020 we should see cars rolling out on the Indian roads, to your end consumer.
It feels great to win this award. So definitely awards like these do help, because any sort of visibility, especially on credible platforms, does help in spreading a word, attracting the right sort of talent. Our expansion plans would be to continue to identify other unaddressed intimate and menstrual hygiene issues and solve them with our products. Like for dirty toilets, we have P-Buddy, which similarly some other problems have been identified, and we are coming up with products to solve it for our customers.